Welcome to Air Power with Kakra Baden, teaching the nations with signs and wonders. Kakra is the senior pastor of the Catch the Anointing Center, Accra, Ghana. Now, today's message. Welcome to today's broadcast. Kakra continues this exciting message titled In the Beginning, sharing principles and foundations we need to be successful in the new year. Yesterday, he shared that to have a good year, we need holiness, which is representative of light. Today, he continues to explain why holiness is important. Let's join in.
As individuals, if we really want to have a good year, one of the things we must remember is that it is for our own benefit. You are not helping anybody. You are not helping God. You are helping yourself. Assuming you are a young girl or a young boy moving around, then you pregnate yourself out of wedlock. You see, it doesn't worry God in any way. As for God, He still loves you. But the consequences of that action, it is you who will suffer it. That's why it says, your wickedness will hurt a man like you. So all this time that the Lord was saying, don't do this, walk in the light, all those things, it was to His own benefit. So as you are sitting there, sin is very dangerous. Proverbs 20 verse 17, it says, the bread of deceit is sweet to a man, but afterwards his mouth shall be filled with gravels. So when you start eating his bread, nice. There is butter inside, there is jam. But as you eat them, you hear crow. Then the thing is turning into stones. It starts as bread, but it ends as stones. So it's very, very dangerous. So if we want the year to be good, one thing we must stay clear of is sin. It's very dangerous. It will destroy your life. Example number 2. It destroys families. If we really want to be blessed this year, light must come into our house. Holiness. Not only your life, but into your house. Because it destroys families. Adam and Eve, their family was destroyed because of sin. They used to have a very peaceful life. Everything was going on well till Eve sinned. Adam also followed, sinned, and that was it. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 17, God said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for your sake. In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of your life. Thorns and thistles shall it bring forth unto thee. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread until thou return unto the ground. For out of it thou wast taken. Dust thou art, and unto dust thou shalt return. You see, this was a very peaceful family. There was no problem. But one day, darkness came into the house. That's why you must not introduce darkness into your house. By your actions, your conduct, whatever you do, because if that darkness comes, it's a terrible thing. The consequences of it, sometimes it's not the sin itself, it's what follows after. That's where the problem is. So from there, all of us are suffering till today. We are their children. So sometimes one person sins, either the man or the woman or something, but then it goes on and affects the children, affects everybody. It begins to travel on. Very serious. So God, when He was starting again, He said one thing we need is light. If we don't have light, there will be trouble. Example number 3 is countries. You see, the underdevelopment of Africa is not a lack of education. It's a lack of holiness. That's why Africa is a third world continent. As for education, that's not a problem because most of our presidents, MPs, whatever, they're educated. So education is not a problem. So what is the problem? It's sin. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 34, it says, Righteousness exalts a nation. It says that a nation where there is righteousness, that nation will rise. But sin is a reproach to any people. In other words, it will pull them down. All that we need in Africa is honest people. That's all. The whole continent will change.
Thanks for joining us. Today we learned that holiness is essential to have a good year because sin destroys families and even nations. Join us same time tomorrow for the continuation of this message. Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith. Healed of insomnia. Dear Kakra, I developed insomnia years ago after I delivered my first child. I've been on medication for long and it stopped working. You prayed with me one evening and that night I slept like a baby. Indeed, our God is good. God bless you. Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you. Are you in need of money? Is there something you want to buy or someone you have to pay? Then this revolutionary book, Cryptocurrency by Kakrabaden, is what you are looking for. It will unlock sources of money you have but don't know you possess. You're just a book away from turning your finances around. Order the book Cryptocurrency, How to Profit from Free Labor through the following means. Place your order on Facebook by posting Order Cryptocurrency in the comment section or message window.